Love often rushes to act, but Scripture teaches that godly love first listens to God. Exodus 22 continues the covenant laws by addressing responsibility, restitution, and care for the vulnerable. These laws reveal that love is not defined by intention alone, but by accountability. God's concern for justice shows that love must be guided by discernment and obedience, not impulse. Love that ignores God's instruction easily becomes harmful, even when it claims good motives. This principle is illuminated in John 8:12, where Jesus declares, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Light reveals truth before action. Jesus does not merely offer moral advice, he offers himself as the source of guidance. Love that follows Christ submits its decisions to his light, allowing truth to expose motives, assumptions, and hidden intentions. The tension in John 8:13-20 shows how difficult it is for people to accept divine guidance. The Pharisees challenged Jesus' authority, insisting on their own interpretation of truth. Love that refuses to listen to God often substitutes religious confidence for obedience. Jesus responds by grounding his authority in the Father, reminding us that true love listens upward before it moves outward. Psalm 42 brings this truth into the inner life. The psalmist speaks honestly about spiritual dryness, asking, "Why, my soul, are you downcast?" in verse 5. Instead of acting out of despair, the psalmist listens for God's voice and places hope in him. Love that listens is patient enough to wait on God rather than reacting to emotional pressure. Paul develops this further in 1 Corinthians 2, explaining that spiritual truth is discerned by the Spirit of God, not human reasoning. Verse 14 states that the natural person does not accept the things of the Spirit because they are spiritually discerned. Love that depends solely on human reasoning will misjudge God's will. Love that listens to the Spirit gains clarity, humility, and wisdom. Today, consider how you make decisions in relationships, ministry, and daily life. Do you act quickly, or do you first listen for God's direction? Love that reflects Christ pauses long enough to hear God's voice. When love listens, it walks in light, avoids unnecessary harm, and reflects the wisdom of God.